something that I heard you talk about were, okay, I want to quote you specifically. You said, I want readers to understand that many of the foods that may be associated with historically marginalized groups are a distant cousin of the original versions. Can you talk about that? Like foods that are maybe have all these ingredients that are actually feeding health problems, but they are sort of distant cousins of something original.
Absolutely. So I'll use an example of something that is made throughout Trinidad and Tobago, and it's called macaroni pie. Macaroni pie is, yes, it's a pie made with macaroni. My aunts, in fact, I remember my grandfather's sister, Auntie Baby, Tanty Baby, who would make macaroni pie. And the way that she made it was with pimento and carrot and bell pepper and like a whole bunch of veggies and onion and garlic and seasoning. And then you bake it in the oven and you enjoy it. Now, many people are like, well, wait a second, how does that fit into like a healthy pattern of eating? She wasn't making this every single night, right? This was special occasions. This took lots of time to make because it was the pasta, you know what I mean, that she had to do from scratch, and the vegetables that she was processing, and the seasoning and the garlic. So that's one thing to remember. The other thing is it wasn't like you could just go to any corner store and get that all the time. Even when we think of things like fried chicken, right? People associate fried chicken with the Black American South. And yes, you know, fried chicken was something that was generally made, especially when, you know, hens needed to quote unquote retire. They were fried because the meat was a little bit tougher. So that was a way of processing it. But again, you know, this was hens that had to retire and people weren't eating it every single day. I'm so careful when I have these conversations because I recognize that there are some neighborhoods where these are the only choices. And I'm not shaming people for eating what's available to them. But what I'm saying is that the systems that are in place are perpetuating the eating of those very fast foods that have nothing to do with the original and are made in ways that are really subpar.